The second policeman said, you'd better do what he says, and you'd better hurry up or we're going to lock you up. And I turned and said, well, I'm ready to go now. In the meantime, I was being shoved along with my baby girl in my arms. At this time, I was kicked from behind by the second policeman and struck from in front by the first one. And I think momentarily I was unconscious because I understand that I fell on top of the baby.
You are expecting another child, are you not?
Yes, I'm 5.5 months pregnant.
Would you
mind telling us what happened when the police approached you, when you went around the side of the jail?
All right.
Not quite yet. Yes, I will.
As we were standing at the fence, we were approached by a policeman who told us to move on and asked what we were staring at in a very nasty tone. Then he came out of the yard, and a second policeman, both of these, by the way, had on the uniform of the Camilla police, but her running and screaming, and my other two children who were with me were screaming also. I was helped up and helped back to the car by the ladies that I drove down.
Did anything happen while you were lying on the ground? Was there a lot of crowd action around there?
The crowd, there were about 30 people in the area, but no one said anything, and all that I heard was profuse cursing from both of the police officers.
You're expecting another child, aren't you, Mrs. King?
I have abrasions on one knee and on one arm, and a contusion on the side of the face that is clearing up, and several bruises other places.
Was the child hurt?
I don't believe she was hurt. She's been playing and seems to be all right.
Could you tell us, please, Mrs. King, what happened yesterday?
I arrived at Camilla, Georgia about 5 o'clock along with two other ladies to take some clothing to their children who were in jail there. And we waited in the back of the jail for about 15 minutes while mattresses were being unloaded from a garbage truck. I understand that some of the children are sleeping on just the bare springs. After this had been completed, we were told, not by an official policeman because we had not approached anyone official, that it was too late to take any clothing. So we walked around to the side of the fence to look up to see if we could see any of the children. And that's...
Can you tell us, please, what happened yesterday, Mrs. King? How badly were you hurt, Mrs. King? Can you tell us, please, what happened yesterday, Mrs. King? You're expecting another child, are you not? How badly were you hurt, Mrs. King?